Hi, you're on the Mary channel. For those who are watching my video for the first time, I will explain. I am reviewing interesting projects in the crypto world, and it doesn't matter what kind of project it is, a meme coin, a P2 game, an exchange or a whole blockchain. Everyone knows perfectly well that, unfortunately, there are few worthy projects among the abundant. I always try to find safe and long-term projects so that everyone who learns about them from me gets a profit from investing. However, despite this, every potential investor should personally study the project before entering it.
Monopolon is the first ever futuristic gamified project that has its concept revolving around the iconic Monopoly game. Monopolon shares the details of its game concept and how its community can benefit from this easy-to-play and free-to-play gamify where everyone's a winner. Inspired by successful games such as Axie Infinity and Crabata, the game combines the best of two worlds, a PvP competitive and social gameplay mode, a fun and exciting PvE experience with activities as well as a decentralized item ecosystem through game equipment as NFTs and world building powered with DeFi elements. Monopolon is the digital native currency of Monopolon built on the BSC chain to underpin the ecosystem. The basic aim of Monopolon tokens is to allow players to purchase NFT characters in the game as well as building platform governance of the game. Monopolon is also used to participate in the unique ecosystem of Monopolon. MGM token is the rewards currency of Monopoly built on the BSC chain to underpin the ecosystem. The basic aim of MGM token is to allow players to purchase of in-game utility items. The metaverse is complete. 5 of the world's greatest leaders are now competing for total dominance of the new Web3 world. They have called for the greatest minds to aid them in their journey for conquest. Play to earn. Every 6 hours, the players rolls a d6 dice to determine where they progress to on the game board of 125 tiles. The grid they land on determines the activity they interact with. Players are given one free reroll a day, but can spend MGM or Monopolon to buy rerolls. Here are some possible activities: player mine, community chest, fortune card, mini boss, sector boss, special shop, jail, pass go. Now this genre is very relevant, and I am sure that you will be able to find something to do in this fascinating world, and you shouldn't worry about security because the project is absolutely honest. Now let's talk about the gameplay and features of the game. There are several factions in the game for which you can play, which is already more than in many ordinary games, and it's very cool. You start your game on one of the tiles of the faction. It is in this place that you will develop your base and update collections. Do you already feel the differences? Usually everyone stops at the ordinary games, but this game is already moving much further, and this development with such an honest launch will be unique. The game can be played in two ways: player versus player, player versus environment, and this is another advantage because you always have a choice. And here are the methods of the game where the gameplay is described in detail and how you can get your rewards. Mining. It teaches you to attack your opponents while defending your own headquarters. This game mode provides an opportunity for each player to receive rewards by attacking valuable mineral deposits. Raiding. During invasion, if any player is able to defeat all of his enemies, he can receive a full reward, otherwise he will receive a reward equal to the damage he inflicted. The main motto of the player is to defend his headquarters for a whole week to keep his loot with him. Looting. At the beginning of the game, the player has some assets by default. As the game progresses, they can buy more assets. Among the assets can be both tokens and resources for your hero. Having studied this information, I would like to know that I have not yet met such a developed gameplay in play-to-earn games, and it inspires me very much. It is immediately clear that the team has worked hard on the development of the project and will continue to develop it. Now you can see the characters on your screen. They are quite well developed, and special thanks to the developers for such a detailed approach. There are 5 characters implemented in the game at the moment: Marco, the wizard of Meta City; Zack, the chef of Cultural City; Eden, the mayor of Space City; Misa Giju, the magnate of Sacred City; CZI, the conqueror of Crypto City. There are already quite a lot of equipment in the game that you see on your screen, as well as each model of equipment affect the characteristics of your character. The presence of equipment always adds more variety and uniqueness to the game, as you can combine everything as you like. Now you see the economics of the project, and I want to say that after studying it, I realized that it was compiled quite qualitative, and I don't think there will be any ways to steal money from the holders of the project. Monopolon, decentralized autonomous organization DAO, is designed to empower the creativity and fairness in a community where they could express their ideas and show it off to the public in the metaverse while enjoying the economic opportunities created using a DAO. The project also has its own NFTs that you need to play. They come in different rarities, and the strongest is the Mystic. He will most of all help you win battles and defeat bosses. The NFTs themselves look just amazing, as well as a trading platform where you will have the opportunity to sell and buy the NFT project, which will give you the opportunity to further unite your hero, and I am sure that this will only increase the number of investors in the project, and taking into account the security of the project, everything will be fine, I am sure. The roadmap of the project has a detailed plan for each month on the project, which gives us potential investors and players information about what to expect over the next few months. This approach seems more convenient than a roadmap scheduled for several years ahead. I suggest you join the AirDrop project, where there will be as many as 150 winners. The top 50 participants with the most points will get $25 worth of MLON each. The remaining 100 winners will be chosen at random for $15 worth of Moon each. To do this, you need to complete as many points as possible that you can get by fulfilling the simple conditions that you see on your screen. I want to finish today's review on the project's main resources, where I want to say that the project has very developed them, and you can constantly communicate with other project participants as well as this hint team, which is ever more cool. The team regularly holds an AMA on Saturday at 8 p.m. Singapore time, and if you are interested in following the news of the project, then be sure to subscribe to the Twitter of the project, where all the latest news and updates of the project are published. The project also has many partners who have already believed in this honest project, and the number of partners will only grow as the team is very actively developing its project and conduct regular activities. I once again recommend you to join this wonderful community.
I hope that with the help of my video you were able to fully familiarize yourself to identify unambiguous pros and minor cons, which by the way I personally almost didn't find. Bye everyone!